Of 16 at the FIBA Basketball World Cup, Team USA versus Mexico. Hi everybody, Kevin Connors, Fran Fraschilla, delighted to be with you. Group play is over. Every game from here on out is win or go home. Your starting lineup. James Harden, Fran, coming off his best offensive game of this FIBA World Cup of basketball.
He will be, I think, the go-to guy when Coach K needs a bucket as these games start to tighten down the stretch. But they're going to be out-athleted today, and in order to keep that from being a huge factor, they must take care of the basketball.
Meantime, for Coach K and Team USA, them playing well today means what?
I really think it's got to start with guard play and ball movement and great shots as opposed to good shots. I've been impressed with it because he does it during the season, but Anthony Davis's ability to make shots from the mid-range.
But now, to your point, Fran, he really is emerging in this tournament as the three-pointer is drilled by Steph Curry.
Played for the Atlanta Hawks last year before injuring his shoulder. I have a feeling, as Steph Curry knocks it down, that he's going to end up back.
Cousins, as the jumper is misfired by Hector Hernandez. Klay Thompson, pull-up three.
You know, I was talking to Zach Lowe yesterday from Grant. Well, this is a rhythm three off the break. That's a mid-range jumper for him during the season. And as we mentioned, both he and Stephen Curry have really started to shoot the ball well.
But you've been impressed not just with Klay Thompson shooting, but also his defense.
And that's what he...
Three, the lefty misfiring, and now Steph Curry looks to push it into the forecourt. Here's Curry behind a Davis screen. What a gorgeous two-man game.
Absolutely. That's a guy that's from Lansing, Michigan. He had one Division I scholarship coming out of junior college at Texas Pan American. And then Steph Curry continuing to heat up. Got to utilize the whole shot clock to get good shots. And then you got Steph Curry with banging a jumper and then the steal.
Gives it off to his teammate Klay Thompson running the floor, and the USA lead is back to 13.
I like this here at the University of New Mexico. Academic All-American as well.
There's Klay Thompson, Fran. He's been looking for a shot.
Playing with a lot of confidence, rightfully so.
Timeout call, the USA.
Klay Thompson with 7 points here. Steph Curry leading the way with 9. Team USA.
Including Coach K's, by the way. It's something I think he learned a very hard lesson in 2006 when he, quite frankly, didn't really even know some of the names of the players on Greece.
Steph Curry with 9 points, chatting with our Mark Stein moments ago.
9 first-half points for Steph Curry, including a couple early threes to get Team USA going. How much did your shooting struggles at the start of the tournament bother you?
I was frustrated on the court for sure, but because you know the moment is only so much time we have out here to play, and you got to make shots. But staying confident that the next one's going in and keep shooting. Teammates had confidence in me, and it's kind of spreading. It's contagious from the team.
Gustavo Ayón is the one player you guys know the most about. He got loose for 12 points in that first half. What can you guys do differently to keep him more quiet in the second half?
Just keep the pressure on him. We're sending help. He's making some tough shots, and he's getting a lot of touches, so he's going to have some points. But the good thing is, defense on everybody else is pretty solid. We just got to get some more movement on the offensive end. If he scores a lot, then the other guys are not touching the ball.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, Mark, thanks. Gustavo up and then give it right back. Here's Harden. Curry drops it off to Kyrie Irving. Good start for Team USA. And there's the good help by Anthony Davis.
Really good timing by Davis. He recognized, Ayón's mechanical in there. And so it allowed Davis time to come over and challenge
his lead of the game. Good ball movement that time. Curry fires the three.
What they've been anxious to shoot quickly. But watch Steph Curry. This is good ball movement too. Great fake. That was a foul. Gutierrez pointing and talking. So that means you got to switch on to this guy.
Off the dribble.
Yep.
He has the ability to do that, friend. And has it stripped. U.S. wants to push. They've been so good in transition throughout this game, and Curry is in a zone.
Yep. And what you love about this right now is he's going to give the ball up when it's necessary, but he's in a groove. Transition now. He's been a willing passer, but that's, you know, you're giving him a mid-range NBA jumper right there, but it counts for 3 in FIBA play. A basketball junkie. Of course, his dad was a great shooter, Del Curry. Steph is a much better ball handler than his dad, and I don't think his dad would mind me saying that. Would have thrown their game with Slovenia had Australia beaten Angola. I can guarantee you that.
Now, Mexico's not throwing this one. It's just that the Team USA barrage here in Barcelona, Spain. DeRozan kicks it out. Another open look for Klay Thompson.
Good ball movement that time. Team USA has done a good job.
But his coach with the Bulls, now an assistant on Team USA, Tom Thibodeau, called this the ideal setting for him to come back in as they work the alley-oop to Andre Drummond. What did he mean by that, this being the ideal?
Good effort. Is a good test for Team USA in terms of guarding some good offensive action, playing against that zone. Coach Valdeomilos should be very...
Came to Barcelona, came away with one of the most dominant runs in the history of international play in just about any sport. They will start off the round of 16 in Barcelona here with a convincing win over Mexico. On to the quarter.
He's starting to get his groove on in terms of knocking down shots. He was terrific with the basketball. Splash Brothers combined for 35, Klay Thompson, but it was Steph Curry putting on a Curry-like performance for 10 minutes in that third quarter, and that really opened things up for Team USA, gave them breathing room with which Mike Krzyzewski could then empty the bench and get ready for Tuesday's quarterfinal game.
20 points to lead Team USA in scoring, 7 of 10 from the field, 6 threes, 4 assists, 2 steals, either led or tied for the team lead in all of those categories. The Australia game could be interesting as well. Well, you've been watching the FIBA World Cup round of 16. The final score, Team USA 86-63 winners. For Fran Fraschilla, I'm Kevin Connors. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.